You right, guys? How's it going? Right. Now, I've been wanting to do a video log of basically my experiences gaming and things like that, and basically I've not really got around to it. So this is going to be my first of those videos. So episode 1, there you go. Here it is. But this is going to be about something that has happened today. We are currently on the 8th, and basically last night, any normal night, I watch a film on my Ps3 and things like that, basically, and as we all know, it has basically an automatic shut off after a while, and basically the Ps3 I love to bits, but this has pissed me off. Basically, it's really pissed me off. Now, I'll get into the reason why in a minute, but I've got to say, this never happened to me before with any console. I've had basically a memory card do it, but there's backups for a memory card. Now, my PS3, when I turned it on this afternoon, it decided to ask me to basically tell me that the actual system hadn't shut down right, basically. And when I know it had switched off itself. It had booted down itself. It's done that before and I've never had a problem. On this occasion, it asked me to restore all the files on the computer like it does if you'd pulled the back of the lead out, which I didn't. Now, that was fine. Pressed the button, OK, to basically restore all my files and things like that. It got to 49 and it stopped there for roughly about half an hour, in which case it wasn't working. The fan had stopped and basically it wasn't exactly buzzing either. Now, I had no option but to switch it off. When I switched it back on, it's basically formatted my hard drive. Now, the reason I'm pissed off at this is for multiple reasons. Most of which is obviously the games that I've spent multiple hours on. Now, the other bits on there, any music, any like downloadable films that I downloaded, don't bother me. I can sort that. I can do all that again. The games, not so fucking much, if I'm honest. Now, like I say, it's never happened to me before, and basically this is kind of my way of getting it out of my system as a video log, you know, to give people my feelings on it and whatnot, my channel and kind of, you know, my opinion. And that's basically what this is going to be. Now, I'm going to tell you what I had on that hard drive. And yeah, it's not just my files that have gone missing either, it is indeed my wife's stuff, like Final Fantasy, for instance. Basically any other RPGs that we may have for that certain console. But the thing that's pissed me off more than anything is the fact that I've had basically stuff like Sonic Generations on there, for instance. Now, I put a lot of time into that game. A lot of time. Now I'm going to have to do that all over again. That's not necessarily a bad thing, it's a good game. I want to play through it. But I don't necessarily want to be on a leash where I've got to complete the game all over again, along with all the bonus bits and pieces. Along with things like Red Faction. Luckily I've not got too much into them, but there was things like Burnout Paradise on there, which I'd done roughly about 30 hours on. Here's another one. Gran Turismo 5. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. Yeah. Darksiders 2. Along with multiple other ones as well. You know, Need for Speed Shift. As you can probably tell, it's pissed me off very, very fucking much so. Like I said, I do apologise for language, but I don't normally swear in these videos as much as this, and I do apologise for that. But the problem I have, it's not those games that have pissed me off. Now, this is what's got on my tits beyond anything. And that is my Assassin's Creed. All my Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now, you might just think that, oh, that's not so much a big deal. Now, in some cases you're right. Some of those games I played the storyline because the storyline was more interesting than any side quests or anything like that. Assassin's Creed 2 was exactly that. Revelations was exactly that, because it was the final part of kind of Ezio's story in that trilogy. But, saying that, Assassin's Creed 1, I put 40 hours into. 40 hours of my life has gone missing. Assassin's Creed 2, I was getting on with some bonus missions on that. I'd put roughly around about probably 25 to 30 hours into it. Brotherhood, again, you had all the bonus missions on that, which I was damn near completed. And that was 50 hours worth of a game. Revelations, fair enough, I didn't put that much time into, probably about 25 hours thereabouts, because I did the storyline and moved on. But still, it's hours of my life wasted. Now this is where it gets obscene. Assassin's Creed 3, I put 60 hours into. Black Flag was the longest game out of all of them. And I've lost 60 hours of my life on those games. Put all that time together, and it just essentially pisses me off to the point where I just want to smash something up, you know what I mean? It pissed me off beyond any word of a lie. And like I said, I've never had this problem with anything. The only time I've ever had a similar problem is with a fucking PS2 memory card, which, you know, is easily done because the memory cards aren't that reliable. And, you know, it's just one of those situations. It's what happens. This is why I prefer having separate memory units for separate games, so that if you need to kind of back something up, you can just put it on a different memory card, opposed to thinking to yourself, oh well, that's all on that hard drive. If that goes under, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? It's just been one of those days, guys, if I'm perfectly honest with you. The gaming experience that I've experienced today has just been catastrophic. Catastrophic. The only thing that's remotely pissed me off to the point where I've been like this was a few years back when my old Xbox decided to pack in, and it came up with the 3 lights on it. It turned out it was an overheating error, and part of my motherboard had melted when they opened it up. And at that point I was out my warranty as well on the Xbox, but this is just completely and utterly fucking pissed me off, if I'm perfectly honest. Like I say, this is more of an emotional video log than anything. Not all the episodes are going to be like this, but this first one, I just thought it was basically a good way to kind of document my experiences in gaming, and I thought this was a good point to start off with, because it's quite an emotional fucking deal I've had to do. Now I'm going to have to work my way through them all over again. Just to let you know, Ryan, as well, on Facebook, I put the other day about playing Prince of Persia, or playing through Prince of Persia. Guess what was on my PS3? Prince of Persia, mate. So yeah, I'm going to have to start that all over again as well. So yeah, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I am probably one of the most pissed off people here right now on the 8th of September, and it's just been one of those days, guys. Anyway, if you've lasted through the video, thanks for that. If you've listened to me rant on, then thanks for that as well. I'm not sure whether you'd like this video or not, but you know, it's one of them. I've got to laugh about what's going on, because otherwise I'll go insane. Like I say, if you want to like it, comment below, tell me if you've had any similar experiences where you've put that much time and money into a certain franchise or a certain gaming attribute, and just tell me if you've had that same kind of rundown where you've lost just all those hours that you've put in and you've been as pissed off as me, because I'd love to know. And as I've said on previous videos, I'll never ever judge anybody that comments down below. I just won't, because that's when I say everybody has their foibles, everybody has their opinions. So like I say guys, thanks for watching, and like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and comment below, tell me what you guys think as well. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching, and see you again. Happy gaming.